Hey everybody, welcome to the Win City Podcast. This is our episode 3 version.
Already?
I'm Chris, along with my co-host James. James, how the hell are you?
Holy hell, 3 episodes in?
We are at 3.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
You're a little loud today there.
I know.
Are you a little excited? Or?
Yeah, episode 3 gets me all worked up.
I think we're going to need some new equipment in our studio here soon. We'll have to work on getting some of that going.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah, but this is working for now, don't you think? I kind of like it.
And the weather's nice too, right?
It is. It's getting really nice out there. I think we're getting up to, I think we got up to 15 today. Today being Tuesday, the 26th, I believe, of April.
Yeah,
so,
you believe of April.
But to our listeners, you guys aren't listening to this live, so it probably could be a Thursday or who knows, a Friday.
Or maybe like 10 months from now, they'll be like,
oh,
hey,
shit, that's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to post the podcast. We forgot to. But,
yeah.
Oh, well.
We took a break last week.
Yeah.
But
we're back at it, strong as ever. So, hope you guys enjoy. So, what's new with you, buddy? Anything new, exciting in your life?
Not much, really.
No way?
No. I'm pretty boring. What about you?
No, nothing really.
Oh,
It's that time of year, though. We're going to transition into, I guess, the summer, the warmer weather. And, sorry, you were saying something there?
well, I was going to say, my girlfriend, I don't know if you heard of this, these candles that you buy.
Yeah.
Candles that you buy from the store, or not online,
Okay.
but you pay $40-$50 for them.
Each candle?
Yeah. And,
Are you on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs. No, she's 30. That's a $40 candle there.
These are the candles you can get
Yes.
at, I should know this, but I have a girlfriend too, and that Bath and Body Works,
No,
is that it?
this is online. This
Those
is straight
are
online.
$25, and I even
Could
that, I'm
be.
like,
Could be.
shit, son.
Could be, yeah.
That's a candle. You burn
Yeah.
it.
It's a
Why are you paying
candle.
so much money for
On
it?
the inside is a ring.
I think I've heard of those, yes.
She's got 4 candles, 4 rings.
4 candles and 4
Yeah,
rings.
4 candles, 4
They better
rings.
be nice rings for $40-something dollars.
I don't know.
Shit.
You know, we tried to pull a prank a long time ago, like 2 months ago.
I think I remember that.
She got her ring, and then she, I was like, oh, she said yes.
Yeah, that was real funny, man.
People,
real funny.
people knew.
Yeah.
People knew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I fell for that one.
You did. Actually, like 15 people did.
Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations
Asshole.
to not me.
Yeah, payback's
One day.
One day.
One day.
One day I'm just going to propose to you. You wanted to.
One day you're proposing to me?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That'd make things awesome.
Awesome. Okay, it just got awkward in here, so
Yeah.
do I put my pants back on? All right, so what's happening in Winnipeg right now? This is the Win City Podcast, so we got to talk about Winnipeg stuff. I don't know. What's a lot? Is there a lot going on in the news right now?
I actually want to talk about the Gimli. No, I don't. Gimli's a great place to go, though.
Is this the Viking podcast? No, it's the Win City Podcast. Let's stick to Winnipeg. Unless we'll go into that later. We're going to have a new segment for you guys.
Yes.
It's going to be called The Road Trip.
Oh.
And we're going to ask you to, again, hit up our Facebook page. You can comment or message us on there or YouTube, whatever you prefer. And let us know what you're planning this summer. Maybe you've rented a campsite at somewhere like Birds Hill or Riding Mountain or whatever. Let us know.
Let us
You have
know.
planned if you're going anywhere out east or west, especially east. I want to hear stories from people going to the East Coast.
You know what, my buddy Jimmy, he went on a trip to Halifax. He saw Peggy's Cove, and I'd like to talk to him about that.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely getting into that later on the show today.
Yeah, let's do that.
But for now, did you hear about these crazy fires? There was one in Wolseley.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I think that was over the weekend. 2 firefighters actually went to hospital, and I think two people in the house were taken to the hospital. They're all released, but apparently the firefighters are really messed up, and they'll be off for a while.
Yeah. Did they determine if it was
It was
arson? Yeah.
It was. And
Yeah,
that's what's so messed
that's
up.
the only thing that makes sense, yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, maybe kids are curious and they like to play with lighters and whatever, but I mean, they got to realize the consequences of this shit. It's not just fun and games when people are getting hurt and possibly killed.
Because I heard it was like $4 million in damage
Yeah.
to everything.
And the place wasn't even built yet, so who knows?
Yeah, it was a condo and it was something else.
And then there was another one in St. James. I didn't hear much about that.
No, I didn't hear about that either.
So, but I know there was another one over the weekend. And another thing, now that the snow is gone, hopefully for the rest of the year, but if you remember last May on the Saturday,
Yeah.
I was getting a sunburn on a dock.
I believe that.
At the lake, and on Sunday we were driving home in a damn near blizzard.
Yeah.
So
were you wearing your Speedo?
You're gonna have to come to the lake this year and find out. You're gonna have to find out.
Hey, we go to the chip place.
Ye old chip truck.
Ye old chip truck.
But yeah, we're switching gears here. But back to our story here. What I was saying is now that the cyclists are out, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You guys really, Manitoba drivers, Winnipeg drivers, really got to watch for them.
You know what? I think that they should drive on the dam road, or not the dam road, the sidewalk.
No, sidewalks. It's called a sidewalk, not a side ride.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
No, they should be able to ride on the road, but they should
No.
absolutely follow. I mean, we can get into this. We can talk about this for hours and hours.
Yeah.
My opinion is that they should be on the road, and they need to abide by the Manitoba Traffic Act. They have to follow the rules of the road. None of this going through stop signs and other crap they do. It's absolute bullshit. And I'm all for them being on the road and all about safety, but they need to follow the rules of the road. Simple as that. But my point was, last night, unfortunately, a cyclist was killed on Narren Avenue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it was a hit and run. Some chicken shit did it and took off.
Right.
Face the music, dick. Or dickette, whatever,
Oh, that's too bad.
But, yeah, it's that time of year, so just a friendly reminder. You guys got to, keep an eye out there and be extra vigilant and, just whatever. So that's
Just
my
watch
little,
what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I'm a firm believer that this should be on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I don't know. And then I guess, yeah, because if you get hit by a bike on a sidewalk, you're probably going to survive that shit.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
the worst case scenario.
You
I
get
mean,
hit by a car on the road.
yeah, or you're walking, listening to I don't know, who do you listen to on your iPod? Ja Rule, Jay-Z.
Me?
No, yeah, no anybody in
I thought you were-
particular.
I thought you
Like
were
say,
talking- I know if it was you, it'd be like Hootie and the Blowfish.
yeah, I love Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't take my bicycle on the road. No, absolutely
So
not.
if you had a bike and you were biking to work every day down,
Yeah,
let's say you had like a long stretch, you had to go down Portage at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
You would ride on the sidewalk? All the
Yeah,
way
I
to
would.
Portage?
I would. I'd defy the laws and do it. I don't care.
What about the
Give
cars?
me a $50 ticket.
What about those cars coming off the side streets that don't actually stop at the stop sign? They always creep out because they want
Yeah.
to just jet out to the right and go
Yeah.
in that first lane. You're going to be hurdling a lot of fenders, man.
But part of the problem too is they allow people to park on the side on the road too, the side of the road too. That's why people creep because they don't want to get freaking hit.
I got you.
So it's like you take your bike for a bike ride and you're either gonna smoke somebody or you're gonna get to your destination, which is fine. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. But
I'm not worried
I
about
would
that.
rather
When I drive down, I take that commute. I go down Portage. I'm out west, so I come up Portage every day through downtown. I'm not worried about hitting a cyclist unless they do something really stupid. And, of course they're going to go around a parked car, but as any aware driver would realize, they see that coming. You got to look ahead. You got to aim high when you're driving.
Right.
And if you see a cyclist and you see a parked car, they're going to be dumb. They're just going to come out into your lane. They're not going to shoulder check. They don't have a signal. I mean, when's the last time you used a goddamn signal when you were on a bike?
I don't even know them. I don't know.
Bicycle safety.
Did we learn
and everything?
Did you take bicycle safety?
Absolutely.
Oh, I
every
didn't
year in
take it.
school.
I didn't take it.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I don't remember. It was
Yeah.
grade 5, 6. I don't remember.
Yeah, I totally remember that. I don't know if you guys remember that, our listeners.
It's like 3 years ago for me, but
You got to learn the signals. Put your hand up for
that means stop, right?
stop. Is your hand down.
See, that's why.
Hand
That's
up.
why.
Your left arm up in the air. That means you're making a right turn.
Well,
If you're making a first down sign, that means you're turning left.
mm-hmm.
And if your hand is down, that means you're stopping.
Oh, well.
So yeah, I think I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Facebook. Comment. None of you guys are commenting on Facebook.
It sounds
What is
right to
going
me,
on?
whatever you're saying. I
Let's
don't
do
know.
this.
I wouldn't use any of the signs either. I'm a rebel when I ride my bicycle.
What about that one guy you see using the signs?
The what?
The one guy you see using the actual hand signal.
Yeah. What are you
I
doing?
respect it, but it's like you look like a dork.
I know they should have like maybe gloves that you wear, and it got like flashers on the gloves.
Yeah.
You
I should
left,
get you a pair
right.
of those. And
Yeah.
you have to use them if I get you a bike.
And you could videotape me riding
Oh.
on the road.
Hell yes, I will.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm okay with that. We'll do that this summer.
Yeah, we should do that.
That's a good idea.
Moving on to sports again. I'm excited. I'm so excited because football. Bombers are minicamp. It started
Yeah.
over the weekend. Actually, no, it started yesterday, Monday. Yeah.
Yesterday, yeah.
Had 2 practices
Yeah.
yesterday and 2 today, and I think another one on Wednesday. everybody looks excited. I'm excited. I don't know about
Yeah,
you.
I'm pumped. I'm
any
so
of our
pumped.
listeners that's maybe a Bomber fan. It's the whole Andrew Harris thing. He's getting a little up there in age and stuff, but I'm
He's
expecting.
early 30s.
I think I'm expecting a lot from him. Weston Dressler, obviously, he's just one of those guys that's going to last forever.
He's like a little Julian Edelman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is absolutely. He's like
That's
a little Mighty
exactly-
Mouse.
exactly
He's
what I think of him
small
as.
guy, but he can catch. He won't drop the ball.
No.
Got a couple of other
Ryan
acquisitions.
Smith, a couple of new freaking Justin Medlock, the kicker.
That I'm excited about.
That's guaranteed 40
We talked
field
about this-
goals.
Oh no, I don't think we did talk about this before.
We
But
kind of talked about the Bombers before, but
Liram Hairolahu, I had a lot of
Yeah.
hope for him, and I think he's a good kicker and a great guy off the field.
I don't know what
But
happened.
it was that one game.
Oh, it was
That one game.
Yeah, that was one of
killed
those.
him.
Yeah, it was one of those like you lost all your confidence as a player.
You miss one
after
or
that.
two,
Yeah.
and it's like whatever. But 6.
Freaking Troy Westwood's, he was able to kick him pretty good though.
Yeah, he had a 14. No, maybe longer than that. I'm going to say 14-year career with the Bombers.
Yeah, that's fair.
Might be
Yeah, I don't
longer.
know how many years.
I know he started way back when. So,
Kind of around Cameron there when Cameron was close to. No, maybe not close to. When Cameron was done in.
sometime in the 90s.
I would say probably early or late 90s or early 20s, 2000s.
No,
I know he was.
no.
Was he kicking at the Grey Cup in 01 there when we should have won? We
01.
should have won the
You mean-
2001 Grey Cup.
2004, you mean Saskatchewan? Ryan Dinwiddie? Kevin Glenn
We
broke
would
his
have
arm.
won. We would have won that one too.
Kevin Glenn broke his arm in the
Dinwiddie,
Eastern
holy
final,
tits!
and Ryan Dinwiddie came in, and we were 4 points off of winning that game.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It hurts now. You
And-
remember, right? It's like, 4 points. No way.
and everybody kept talking about Dinwiddie's blue eyes.
Oh.
The girls went nuts for him.
Yeah, do you remember Jeff Reinbold, head coach?
I got a funny story for you.
He was on the radio yesterday. He was on our local TSN 1290.
Yeah.
Talking about players or the refs in hockey that are not calling penalties because it's the playoffs, because they're just going to let them play unless it's impeding on a possible goal. So anything else, they're just going to let them play on, which is fine. I agree with that.
Right.
You guys, if you guys listen to episode 1 and 2, I'm not a huge hockey guy, so I'm not going to blow shit out my ass or blow smoke out my ass. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know what I'm talking about. I know, a little bit about hockey, and I follow the scores.
But you
and
do
whatnot.
good though. You do good.
I try.
You do
I
good.
wing it. But I agree. Let them play. Whatever. I've been watching the playoffs, especially the game last night. So obviously it's Tuesday the 26th, though I watched the Chicago St. Louis game last night. And that's the way a Game 7 should be played. Tied up in the third period, and then a 1-goal game at the end.
It didn't go to overtime though,
Oh,
eh?
absolutely not.
Okay.
No. I think St. Louis scored somewhere, around the 6-minute mark, somewhere
Okay.
around there in the third period, like with 6 to play, and they won it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I don't want Chicago to be in there anymore.
I'm kind of sick of them. They're
Get
kind of
sick
like
of
they're like that. What's that team called? The Patriots, always winning.
Oh, we're not talking about the Patriots. We'll talk about the Patriots later.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the Patriots?
Well, not right now.
So anybody listening, yes, it is April 26th, Tuesday.
It's April Fool's Day.
Or is it
Haha.
the 27th? Am I?
It's something. It's in the
No, it's the
Aprils.
26th. That's right.
It's in the April.
So yesterday in the news, if everybody heard.
Oh, we're doing your road trip already?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're going to talk about Mr. Tom Brady.
But we got to talk first. Finish off with about the Bombers.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let's go back to the Bombers.
So, okay, I think this is basically do or die this year. Yeah, either these guys. These guys have to win, or that's it. And by
What do you mean that's it?
no, that's seriously. That's it. You have to win this year, or the coach is getting fired, the GM's getting fired, everybody's getting fired.
I'm so sick of this firing a coach every season.
It's the truth. 3 years.
This is his second year, isn't it? Coach O'Shea?
Third year.
Third year?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. I was excited with the coach change. I didn't have a lot of hope for him because he has no coaching experience. He was a special teams coach in Toronto, yes,
Yeah.
but not a head coach.
Yeah, you're right. But you gotta win. This is the year to win.
You got to win. I mean,
have to
as a
win.
fan, enough is enough. I mean, you got to make the playoffs at least. And that's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
Yep.
You have to win.
And we have the tools this year. Paul Appolice. I mean, if I had to make a prediction, and I'm sure most would agree, most listeners would agree, if Coach O'Shea can't produce this year,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be calling for the OC's head like they did last year with Marcel Belfait.
No.
I think they're going to be obviously calling for the change.
Yeah.
And I think I suspect it's kind of in the cards already. I don't know. What do you think?
It kind of feels like it's it feels like it's a done deal because we both know Lapoule should not have been fired the first time.
I agree.
He got such a raw deal.
Yep.
So, anyways, yeah, I'm pumped for the year.
Yep.
And
Well,
I
how do
think
you
they're gonna
take
do
us to
good
the Grey
things.
Cup?
Say what?
How do you take us to the Grey Cup
Yeah.
and then get fired the next year? I don't get it.
I don't know either. I don't know.
But whatever. It's the powers that be, and I mean, they make their decisions based on, I guess, so many different variables that we can't.
Just win and they're in.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I agree. So, to our listeners, we want to try something new. We're going to talk because summertime's coming up, and like I said, we're going to get into this road trip segment. That's what we're going to call it, the road trip.
Oh, I like
We
this.
want to know where you're going this summer, what you're planning on doing. And if you don't tell us, then we won't know. So let's
Yeah,
get
how
started
would you know?
with the road trip, everybody. That's a little segment song. Hope you guys like it. It's from that famous movie, The Vacation. Not The Vacation, it's actually just National Lampoon's Vacation.
The first
One of
one,
the
right?
all-time
Yeah.
greats. Yeah, absolutely. It was great.
I don't
It's
think I've seen the
uh,
first one. I don't think I've seen it.
You've never seen the first Vacation?
I truthfully don't think I've seen it.
Oh, it's a recommended watch, absolutely.
I like Chevy Chase. He's got some good movies.
He does. I like the Fletch movies.
The what one?
Fletch.
Fletch.
Look it up. Watch it. Fletch. There's I think there's two. There's Fletch and then Fletch Lives. Maybe the
What?
second one. Really funny.
It's the first I've heard of this.
Yeah.
Fletch.
Fletch.
It was like 80s, 90s?
80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super 80s.
Hmm.
Like we're talking like the Hawaiian shirt, Tom Selleck kind of canvas slip-on
Really?
shoes. You know,
Really?
khaki shorts, 80s kind
He
of
was
thing.
the man at Chevy Chase back in the day.
Chevy Chase back in the day.
Funny Farm. Did you see that one?
Chevy Chase, not Chevy Chase.
Oh, whatever.
Nimrod.
Okay.
It's not a car.
Okay. I don't know why I've always called him that.
You call him Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chevy Chase.
Chevy?
Chevy.
That's a silly idea.
I could be wrong. Who knows? I don't know.
Anyways,
Anyway.
going back
So,
to...
okay. So,
Oh.
this summer,
Oh.
you going anywhere? You have any plans, buddy? You know where you're going?
The plan is Vegas.
Vegas.
Yes. The
When are
plan
you
is
going
Vegas.
there?
I don't know.
Well, it's not really a plan then.
You
don't know.
It's more of a talk at the moment.
Okay.
I think Vegas is a must once a year.
It depends what time of year. You don't want to go in November. You don't want to go in January because it's too cold. Everything's closed. And then you don't want to go in July, August, September because it's too damn hot.
I wanna go when it's hot.
You want to go when it's
Yeah.
hot. Okay.
Yeah. Hotter the better.
Want to burn your beanbag a little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a little tan to get me through the summer.
Well, let me ask you then. Do you wear a Speedo?
Yeah, I'll put one on.
I made that sound like I really want
Sure.
to know for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
That's farthest from the truth. I really
Yeah,
don't want to know.
I-
You do wear a Speedo though? Yes. Yes.
No. You do not want to see what's underneath the shirt. Definitely not.
No, come on.
No.
I'm sure it's sexy to some folk.
No.
Yeah.
No. Even my girlfriend doesn't look.
Turn the lights off, please. It's like, why are you sticking those knives in your eyes? What's going on?
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, once a year. I think that's at least every 2 years.
At least every 2 years.
Yeah,
Or do you do the Allegiant flight from
I
Grand
did
Forks?
that one time. It wasn't that good of an experience. I
No?
don't think,
Why is that?
no. Well, I remember the plane being delayed 6 hours.
6
Yeah.
hours. Oh my
Leaving-
god.
It was kind of cool. Like the idea to do it, I think, make a trip of like Fargo, Grand Forks.
Yeah.
You stay the night in Grand Forks before, so
Okay.
you party in Grand Forks the night before you go to.
Oh yeah, party in Grand Forks.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
What kind of
absolutely.
party can you
No.
have in Grand Forks?
Party in your room or something.
You
you
can go to
know?
the Walmart, the little liquor store, and get like those little bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Well, hell of a party, buddy.
Sweet. Wow. At least you don't have like if say the plane ride is say 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to drive from Winnipeg from 4 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock on. At least you're already there, right? So you go the night before, you're okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
That's my that's my wave. What about you? What are your plans?
So far just the lake.
Yeah.
I'm in the summertime. It's so beautiful outside. I like
Yeah.
to head east of Kenora,
Yeah.
Longbow. and do some fishing.
You have a lake, right?
Yes. Well, I don't have a lake. I think you want to turn that around, buddy. You're looking the wrong way. There you go.
Hello.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
Now he's back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, he's new at this, folks. So.
Yeah. Your cottage is in Kenora?
It is in Kenora on Longbow Lake. If anybody's familiar with that. If you're not, it's just east of Kenora, about 20-minute drive east of Kenora, just kind of where the junction of the old 17 and the new 17 are.
Yeah.
So
How
not a
long-
lot of great fishing out there.
Yeah? No?
Not a lot of bass, no. Not
Oh.
largemouth. There's some smallmouth. But if you like jack, northern jack, you can
Yeah.
get a lot of those.
Oh?
And then I guess in the midst of the heat in the summer, they get smaller because I guess they're only big in the winter. So,
Right.
but I'm not a fan of ice fishing. I don't see the reason. I'd want to go out there and freeze my ass off. And
Some people got good setup, though.
if you have a good setup, ice fishing all the way. I saw this year. It was called the Man Show, and they had this. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a little truck that drives on the ice.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this already. I don't know, maybe in episode
I don't
one
think
or
so.
two, but it's a great setup. There's a stereo inside, heater. Obviously, it's like a vehicle you can drive on the ice. You can probably drill, as many as 20, 30 holes, and
Yeah.
go back and forth and set up your rigs there and whatever. So that'd be really fun. But
Yeah,
other than
probably
that,
costs a lot,
sitting
though.
in a pop-up ice shack with a little heater, propane heater, if it's cold out, windy, it's not gonna do shit. You're gonna freeze.
Yeah.
It's not. I might be a pussy. Who knows? A lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, he's a fucking pussy. But anyway, I don't care. I'm not a fan of it. I just don't enjoy it. I'd rather be on a dock, warm weather, and just casting over and over again. Seeing what
Couple of
happens.
cold ones?
Yeah,
No.
not for me. Not when I'm
No.
fishing. No.
No. Oh.
It's just, it's kind of, fishing's different for everybody. For me, it's kind of a relaxation thing,
Right.
So, but it's like yoga, but I get to kill something. So yeah, send us a message, please, on Facebook, comment, whatever, about a road trip. You can reference episode 3 road trip segment, and
We're going to
Yeah.
do this every week?
and give us ideas.
Yes.
We could do this
Let
every
us
week.
know.
Let us know. I mean, if it's yay or nay or whatever. And we'll talk about where you've gone. We'll mention your name if you want. Just let us know in details. And we'll say where you're going, and we'll talk about where you're going. We'll look it up on Google Maps or whatever, and if you recommend a resort or a campsite that is not really known to the masses that you think is really fun, people should check out, definitely let us know.
Yeah, we'll plan your trip for you, too.
No, we're not going to do that. He's lying.
Yeah,
He's
let's do
lying.
that.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Man, I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
I'm hungry.
Oh.
Did you eat supper? Did you have dinner?
Yeah.
You did, eh?
Yeah.
I guess supper and dinner, it depends who's listening.
At what time?
If you,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. What time did you eat? Or what are you asking me? I don't know. I'm lost.
No, I mean, like, somebody might be listening and be like, oh, okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, that's true.
listening to the Win City podcast.
That's true. I have to remember we're not live right now. So. But for us, it's the evening of the
We're kind of
26th.
live, but
So
we're not kind of live.
I am freaking starving. So I'm going to get some food.
Marvin.
Starving Marvin.
Yeah, this is a great idea. So send us your comments, suggestions on Facebook.
Where should I eat? I'm going to eat before we do the next podcast.
Okay.
Somebody tell me where to eat in Winnipeg. Somewhere
Yeah.
really good.
Eventually, we'll get to the restaurant thing.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'd like to do that. I'd like to go to a restaurant, a proprietor of a restaurant,
Right.
our owner, and see if we can either do a show from there while we're eating
That
their
would be
food.
cool.
That would be super cool. I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be a sick idea.
And if you're going to be on the show, we get free food, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If not, screw them. Like, don't eat there. It sucks.
Just go to the place next door.
They made us pay. Yeah, go next door.
Assholes. They charge us double for this?
Yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of going next door, totally off topic.
Great segue.
Sorry to
No, I like
go
this.
into
I
this,
like
but
random.
my
I like
girlfriend
random.
just got back from Cuba last week on Monday,
okay.
and she told me, and whoever's been to Cuba, you've been to Cuba.
Yeah,
Any of our
yeah.
listeners been to Cuba, you might relate to this story. But her group would decide to go out for dinner in Veradero,
Right.
and they ordered a whole bunch of cabs to come pick them up from the resort because I think it was like 30 of them or 20 or 30, whatever.
The cabs are here.
Yeah, cabs show up, and all of a sudden, the cab drivers do a quick conversation and then say, well, the restaurant you want to go to is no good. We don't want to take you there. We're going to take you to another place that's better. And the tour coordinator that was part of their group because they went from all across Canada as a group and then ended up in Veradero.
Right.
I guess he's experienced this before and said, no, absolutely not. You're going to take us to the restaurant we're asking to go to. And they didn't seem very happy about it, but they complied. Took them close to the restaurant. Now, get to the story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They turned down this apparently this dingy back lane close to the vicinity of the restaurant they want to go to. Cab drivers converse again quickly and then say, oh, by the way, the restaurant you want to go to is closed for renovations, so you can't go there.
Get out.
And the coordinator, again, tells everybody to exit the cabs, pay the cabs, and they literally walk around the corner to the restaurant that they want to go
Get
to. That's
out.
open. Yeah, this is a true story. I couldn't believe it. And my girlfriend said that while in the cab, there was brochures and pictures of this other restaurant they wanted to go to originally, like the cab drivers wanted them to go to.
Right.
And I guess they get a kickback or whatever it is.
Yeah, it sounds like they work for him.
That's kind of scary. I think it's kind of freaky. It's like, what are you doing? So, I don't know. I don't know if I...
That's
it's kind of
weird.
shady. It's really
it is shady.
So, things like that happen there. And unfortunately, another guy... quick story, guys. Sorry to bore you to death here, but another guy had paid his insurance. You know, everybody goes out and gets, you know, either the Twin Rex vaccinations or they get the... I guess the preemptive vaccinations for, you know, to prevent sickness and so you don't shit your pants after you eat a hard meal.
Dukerol, yeah.
That's it. Everybody does that.
That's, I need to do that.
And
oh, I'm in the red.
You're in the red, buddy.
Oh, I get excited.
But everybody takes these precautionary measures. They take all these steps, and they get insurance. And the point of my story is insurance. Is one fella gets insurance.
Right.
Accidentally falls off some sort of guardrail. I don't mean to laugh as I'm saying this, but it sounds like some funny shit when you're listening to it. Falls off this guardrail, rolls down a hill, ends up in the water.
No way.
Breaks his foot in, I think, 5 places, maybe more. And it's not as simple. What they did, the steps they took was they called the insurance company.
Right.
And from Canada, they said, okay, we're going to medevac you out of there. But instead, the Cuban government says, or whoever was there in charge said, no, we're going to call an ambulance.
We're going to take you to the restaurant.
2 hours. 2 hours. So this gets good. 2 hours for the ambulance to get there. And then he's like, I need to go to the good hospital. And they said, no, there's a hospital for tourists. Believe it or not, there's a hospital just for tourists.
That one's closed for renovations.
I shit you not. There's dogs in the waiting room, birds flying around in there. There's really no doors. It's Cuba. There's no doors and everything because it's whatever.
It sounds good.
The guys in there, I don't know what they do. I don't know if they just put him in some sort of cast or whatever.
Wow.
But they're arguing the Canadian insurance company wants to pick this guy up and medevac him with a team of doctors that come in there. I guess not for him, but for everybody else who's sick and needs to go home.
Yes.
And they want to get him out of there. But in Cuba, it doesn't matter if you've paid your insurance, you think you're all covered and everything. Yeah. They would not let this poor guy leave until the day before the end of the trip. And then he got to leave. They wanted their money. The Cuban government wanted their money before they let this guy go back home. So I guess it's just be careful, guys. If you're going to Cuba or anywhere in South America or anywhere around the world, you just got to, do your due diligence and be careful and read reviews and stuff like that. There's a review for you right there. That was free of charge. I won't charge you guys for it.
Hey, don't go with Chris's girlfriend.
Yeah, she might be a bad luck thing.
No, I'm kidding. That's not nice.
I don't know. I'm going to take that to heart and be like, maybe.
Sounds like everybody got hurt on their trip there. I don't know what.
Well, nobody got sick from the food.
Yeah.
I heard the food wasn't that great. Oh, see, I'm hungry. I shouldn't talk about food.
See,
Shit.
I don't know.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut the show off and go eat somewhere.
Let's just end it now.
Yeah, or we'll just take a break and then play some music and then come back and you guys can listen to me eat for half an hour.
We're back live. We're back.
No thanks.
Well, it sounds like she had a good time though.
Yeah. No hockey tonight. Tuesday.
Thank God.
Why? You sick
of it?
I don't
know. I'm sick of hockey.
No.
As soon as the Jets are out, I don't care anymore. I really, honestly, don't care anymore.
I like watching the playoffs. It's so much. It's such a faster game. It's
better
so
hockey,
intense.
Yes, it's better hockey. When the Jets weren't here, I cheered for the Coyotes. So I always cheered for the Coyotes after the Jets left.
Oh,
but as soon as they came back,
it's not your fault.
I can't cheer for any other team but the Jets, unless I have money in it or it's a pool or something. And yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's my wave.
Oh, muffin.
Yeah, well, the Jets or go home.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
So after the Jets are out, you're out. There's nothing. You're not going to watch another team?
No, I don't. Maybe.
Only because a friend of mine is a St. Louis fan. I'm going to watch St. Louis ride it out. And the fact that, like we were talking about earlier, it's the kind of it's time to knock Goliath off the pedestal, and the Chicago Blackhawks need to go golfing.
And it's good too because we, I think, because of trading Andrew Ladd, we get Chicago's first round draft pick, and I think we fall. I think it's pick 22 or 23 because they didn't advance or whatever.
Okay.
So because Chicago lost, we get one of their draft picks a little higher up than we thought we would.
Okay.
Because Chicago was going for the win, right?
Explain this lottery thing to me. I don't get a draft lottery. It's the bottom 7 teams, and then they just kind of play bingo with those teams, and whatever number comes out.
Oh, tits! How does it work? So you got. Okay, so you got. There's 30 teams, right?
Yeah.
14 don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they take the last place team. They say, okay, Edmonton. No, it was the Leafs that were the.
Oh, was it the Leafs?
Yeah, the Leafs were this year. Normally it's Edmonton because they're sad sack organization. Hey,
Sounds bitter.
Huh?
You sound bitter.
Yeah, 4 or 5 number 1 draft picks and drives me nuts. Anyways, but yeah, so I don't know. So I guess they do some sort of ping pong thing and.
Ping pong.
Yeah, some
ping pong balls for bingo, maybe.
Some
you talk about ping pong.
Some ping pong.
Ping
balls.
pong isn't a game of just random balls.
It's basically like
I think you're thinking
what's
ping
that
pong
the Westman Saturday Westman bingo. They just dropped some things.
Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize to my co-host. He's on some sort of funky drug or something. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
Westman bingo.
Yeah.
You mean the Kingsman Jackpot Bingo on
Yeah,
CTV Saturday afternoons? I should know this, but I'm a Winnipegger. This is the Win City podcast. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The Kings. Oh no, you're the Westman. Whoa. Oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking.
No, you keep going. This is entertaining. I love it. I love it.
See, I'm supposed to say things and you correct me.
Oh, I can't.
And then
help
you
myself
end
right
up
now.
looking good. And I look bad.
I don't have to do that.
No, that's I'm helping you out.
As long as that microphone's in your hand, I'm golden.
That's my my contribution to Earth Day.
Oh my God. Okay.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about a road trip stuff, but that's just kind of went off topic. But who gives a shit? It's
that's okay.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
It's not a
say whatever you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, because this is just for fun, and I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, so I like doing it. You like doing it?
I'm having more fun as we keep going.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I had to do this today.
No.
Because yesterday we gotta talk about it. You
Okay,
can't avoid it.
Okay, let's go.
Tom Brady, NFL reinstated
Okay.
his 4-game suspension.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny. I gotta laugh about it. You were talking on episode 1. You were talking all this shit like, oh, it's crap and Deflategate this, Deflategate that. Well, look what happened.
I know.
They reinstated, and they have avenues of appeal, of course, like anybody else. But they'd have to go. I think they have 2 steps before they get to, or 1 more step before they get to the Supreme Court. And I don't think the Supreme
Could
Court.
you imagine if
gives a
it went to
shit.
Supreme Court?
I think they got a lot more things to worry about in the U.S. rather than Deflategate.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. It sells things. People care about it. You think about
people don't care about it.
Every stadium, 32 teams, has 60, 70,000 people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that watch on Sundays.
Yeah.
So it kind of is a big deal. But
okay.
Whatever. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, Tom Brady.
Oh, jeez, this is pissing me off.
Why?
I was hoping not to talk about this today, but I'm going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it because I want
it's
to rub
horse
it in.
shit.
It's
It
not.
is horse shit.
I like Tom Brady.
Shit.
I respect him on a level. I'm a football fan, and he's a great quarterback, probably one of the greatest of our time. I admit that. I can say that.
The greatest of our time.
Well, Peyton Manning is better. But anyway, we're not going to get into that because, I mean, whatever.
Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, he's worth it. was it 75 million? Something like that? Or 4 years? Something like that. I don't know.
460, 470, maybe 4 years, 70 million?
Something like that. Yeah, ridiculous.
Okay, so what do you think?
His resume doesn't work up. Anyway, we're not talking about Brock Osweiler.
No, I want someone Brock Osweiler.
No, I want to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady. 4-game suspension. How do you feel about that? Do
it's
you
horse shit.
realize? I don't know if
Okay,
have you seen
talk
your
to me.
schedule yet this year?
No, tell me about it.
Out of those 4 games, I just want to mention and
Okay.
laugh at the same time
Talk
that
to me.
2 of them are divisional games.
Okay, so that's so we need Brock Osweiler. That's what we need.
I think you play. I don't have the schedule off the top of my head. I think you play. From what I saw in the news,
I think it's the Texans they play.
I'm gonna cheer for you in that game because I'm a Colts fan and that's in my division. But I'm definitely gonna enjoy watching. I think you play. I know Buffalo is one team. I don't know when you play them, and then Miami. So I believe that's 2 teams in your division. So I will. I'll be watching those games. Definitely.
Bullshit.
That's not bullshit.
You know what? It drives me nuts because you know what? This thing could have been resolved a long time ago. Now you're going a whole year.
No time like the present.
You let Tom Brady play a whole year.
Yeah, they should.
And then, okay, yeah, we let him play a whole year, and then now you're going into another season, and you're dealing with this shit. You know what? It's actually Patriot Gate.
You know what?
That's what it is. Everybody's against Tom Brady. Everybody hates Bill Belichick. If you don't like Bill Belichick,
Hey man,
No,
honestly,
really.
I don't hate Tom Brady. I have nothing against the guy, but I will say if I ever played him in a game of Monopoly, I wouldn't let him to be the banker. If you know what I'm saying. Not saying he's a cheater, but just let someone else have that job.
or shit. I hate this.
Rules are rules, buddy. And are you trying to read the story right now? Are you trying to read?
No, I'm just trying to read the comments about all
Comments,
the.
eh?
I keep thinking about that little girl that said that she wasn't going to go to any Patriots games and that they're going to sell their season tickets.
Well,
and
good. And
I thought that was
someone
funny.
else can go.
It made me think of that little girl. I think they actually sued the NFL.
Oh my god.
Little 7 people did or something, but whatever. I mean, you know, let's
They're
be
probably
honest.
going to lose, though, aren't they?
Let's be honest. Tom Brady's got 2-3 years left. 3 years, 4 years at the most.
You're being
at the most.
optimistic.
No, you know, I mean, 4 games isn't the end of, but it shouldn't drag out another year. Like that's just shit.
Why don't they split it up? Maybe 2 games this year and 2 games next year.
See, that would be the perfect scenario.
Yeah.
Or 1 game for the next 4 years. And then Tom Brady, the Patriots win the Super Bowl this year, and then he says, "Fuck you." To
They're not going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, they will.
No.
Yeah.
Well, not in the first 4 games. They're going to be 0-4.
Yeah.
That's how much to respect the guy. I think they're going to go 0-4.
Oh.
I actually
shut
pulled
the
it up here. They
crap.
play Arizona, Miami, Houston, Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay, Houston you can beat.
Houston,
Buffalo's
Houston,
got
I'm
a
going to pull
sick
for you.
defense.
Houston, I'll pull for you, and then I'll see you at the AFC playoffs. But other than that, yeah.
Technically, in that
Colts-
division, you can go 10-6. You can win the division 10-6. I
Really?
don't see Buffalo, being 10-6. I don't
Going
see.
back to my road trip. Sorry to
I
go
don't-
off offline
Okay.
here, but road trip.
Yes.
I should have mentioned this. I'm a Colts fan. I don't know if there's any other Colts fans listening to
No.
us right now on our podcast.
No. There's none. There's not one. Not one.
Shots fired, buddy.
No.
Shots fired.
Hey,
But-
do that play again. Maybe they'll get another.
Winnipeg.
they'll get
Winnipeggers.
another.
If you guys want to go
We're
on
gonna go to road trip with
Road trip.
with Brock Osweiler.
December 18th, 2016 season, the Minnesota Vikings are hosting the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, that's gonna be a snooze fest.
That will be. I think that'll be a really good game.
That's in the new stadium, right?
It is in the new stadium.
Oh,
You can get.
I might go to that. Let's go.
We should get these guys on the podcast to help promote it. Maybe send us a trip down there. But there's that trip from Winnipeg. There's a bus tour you can take.
Yes.
I think it's around $700, $699.
That's
that
insane.
includes your obviously your bus.
Canadian or American?
I think it's converted to Canadian.
Okay,
'Cause
that's
it's a
not
Winnipeg
too
company.
bad.
So,
That's not too bad then.
that'll get you the hotel. I think you get the hotel, obviously game day tickets, the bus ride.
Yeah.
I think they make a stop in
Fargo Pizza
not,
Ranch.
Not Fargo. That's in Grand Forks.
Damn it.
I think it's called Albertsville.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Outlet Mall?
the outlet mall. Yeah.
I think they make a 2-hour stop there. You can have drinks once you get across the Canada-U.S. border. Apparently, you can have drinks on the
Oh,
bus.
I didn't know that.
You can get plastered for that 6-hour drive.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, so
Really?
can you imagine getting to your hotel on a bus just
Oh.
gassed?
You probably stop at Happy Harry's then in Grand Forks.
I don't know where. I know. I think you stop at the Canadian
Oh.
duty free, and then cross the border, and then they tell you can crack your bottle or whatever.
Really?
Crack your beer or whatever you guys want to drink or whatever. But yeah, sounds like a good time. I mean, if you think about, you're spending probably $1,000 though on a weekend trip when you can spend $1,000 and go to Acapulco for if you get a last second deal on a vacation site or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it was the not this one. Sorry, folks. We're actually
okay.
looking at it. And I hate to call you folks. It sounds like an old guy.
Yeah, that's totally
Say
old.
folks.
That's
It's like, hey,
totally
fella.
old.
How you doing, fella? Yeah, that's, I don't know. What do you guys want to be called? Let us know on our Facebook page in the comment section. I know I keep pushing this, but
Just kidding. I got some good people listening.
yeah, so.
Okay, so I see what you're saying here. Actually, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than you thought it is.
It's not that one. There was another one from Winnipeg.
Games start at $3.59 per event.
That's without the bus, though.
Oh.
I think you can take $200 or $100 off without the bus. I did some investigating myself because a friend of mine from work wanted to inquire about this, going on this trip. You could you could drive yourself and get tickets to the game.
Right.
I think you're looking at about $200 a seat for a situation like that.
I want to go to the Adele concert that's there July 5th to 7th. That's what I want to go
Adele.
on. So if any of my listeners want to go see Adele with me, let's go.
What's that smell? You change your panties today?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Just thought I'd ask you that. Just checking.
That sounds like a good time, though.
Yeah, that would be. I've never been on one of those trips. I've gone to a couple of
Yeah.
Minnesota games, but I haven't gone to on a bus tour. So I think that would be interesting.
It'd be a gong show.
But if you drive yourself,
I wouldn't want to drive down there.
no.
No.
Well, in December
God,
too,
no.
you might hit a lot of snow and stuff and bad roads in December. You never know. You never know.
Not a chance in the world.
Really, why is that? You're not a big fan of the road trip?
I'm not. I like the road trip idea. I just don't like to drive to Minneapolis.
Take turns. Do with a friend. Take turns driving.
See, I would drive to the border,
6-hour
and then
trip.
I'd say, that's it. I'm done.
That's an hour away,
Seriously.
buddy.
Seriously. No.
1 hour.
Like the road's 100 kilometers an hour. I'd say, that's it. I'm done. I'm not driving 140.
It's 120.
Ah,
I think the speed limit there is 70, 75.
I had 20 for
70, I think it's
inflation.
70 miles an hour. Something like that. That's about,
I don't know. I get super anxiety. I have super anxiety when there's even driving down Portage Avenue. I find I get anxiety about that.
really?
Yeah. So like, let alone like, 8 lanes of traffic going at 70 miles an hour.
8 lanes of traffic. Where is this?
No, in
We're going on the 401 in
Minneapolis. In
Minneapolis, 8
yeah.
lanes of traffic. Yeah.
I don't know how many.
Well, I guess in
16?
some parts of the freeway on I-29.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or no, that's not 29. Sorry, 29 is the one that goes north and south. We're talking about, I think it's 94 or something. I don't know.
don't
Some
know.
truckers listening to me are like,
Yeah.
you're fucking idiots. You don't know the highway you're on. But yeah.
Stupid Winnipeg.
The one that goes east from
Yeah.
Fargo, that one, 94 or 95, whatever. I think it's 94, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I'll drive to Grand Forks. And
That's
that's
it, eh?
it. That's it.
How about Fargo? If you do Fargo, I'll do the rest.
Okay. That's
So 4 hours for you and then another 6 for me. No, what am I talking about? That's not 10 hours. It's only an 8-hour trip.
take me 6 hours to get to Fargo.
It would take you
And people
6 hours to get to Fargo?
And people that know me can
What are you
attest
driving?
to
A
this.
golf cart? 6 hours to Fargo.
No, I'm driving one of those like those scooters that go 50K max.
Oh, 49cc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people say I'm a slow driver, and I live up to that. I live up to that legacy. I don't mean to make light of a sad situation, but on my desk, on my grave there, it'll say James is always known as a slow driver.
Slow driver.
Yeah,
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
the early bird gets the worm.
Well, you're not
but
gonna be early.
In my case,
So that's, in your case, you're going to be
I get the prize.
You're going to be the tortoise, buddy. You're going to be the tortoise. So,
Yeah. So that sounds like good. Road tripping, going to Minneapolis. That's pretty good that your team's going to be at Minneapolis.
Yeah.
The same, that's only 8 hours.
Maybe you play Minnesota this year. I don't know. I haven't looked at your schedule.
I would love to go to a Blue Jays game in Minneapolis. That would be on my bucket list.
I've heard somebody was telling me that today.
Mm-hmm.
They went to what is it called now? Gillette Stadium?
No, that's
Oh, that's the Patriots. Oh,
the
yuck!
Patriots.
What am
See?
I doing? You got it in my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
There, you know what? I have to say, Minneapolis or Minnesota, whatever.
Yeah.
The new stadium. There's
Twin
a
Cities.
lot. There's a lot going on. You can go to see Chelsea, the soccer club, playing.
I don't want
AC
to talk about
Milan.
soccer on the Win
I
City
know,
podcast.
but I'm just saying Minneapolis has got some good things going for that new stadium. I think Metallica's going to be there this year.
Okay, yeah.
I think they open up.
Look, there's the Colts right there. Look at that.
Where?
December 18th, the bottom row, the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Click for itinerary.
Oh, itinerary. Oh, let's read this on our show.
Oh, it doesn't even say anything.
Oh, look at, is that Scott?
Scott Taylor,
Scott
yeah.
Taylor.
He's talking about...
Winnipeg Free Press. I think
Yeah.
he's retired from there now, but yeah, I guess he's a guest on the thing.
He's the play-by-play voice of the Gold Eyes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know what he has to do with this.
I think he's probably
Probably his company.
See, 2 nights, 3 days. You want to spend $700 and then spending money $1,000 on a 2-day trip? That's a lot of money. But you do get to see a game.
Yeah, you get to see your team.
I mean, being from Winnipeg, we don't. As
Yeah.
a Colts fan, how often am I going to be able to see a Colts game? I can't go. I'm not going to have the weekend to fly to Indy. You know.
Probably takes you 3 days to get there too.
Well, if you're driving, of course.
No, I mean like flying, like all your flights and stuff.
No, Indy's just south of Toronto, I guess, a little bit. Indianapolis.
Really?
I think so.
I thought it was middle of.
It's I think it's just south of Illinois.
Oh, I don't know.
Somewhere between Illinois and kind of the Midwest, like Chicago, whatever it is there. I don't know. But
Well,
or Michigan, I mean, not Chicago.
I gotta get a passport first before I think about any trips, though.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Got to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Got to get those stinking passports.
See, my passport's valid, but I gotta renew it. I guess you can't go to the States if it's 6 months expired or something.
Nope, you can only
No.
renew it. It's
I
called a
didn't-
quick renew. You
yeah,
can do that.
that's what I wanna do.
Only if it's
Yeah.
expired within the year. So I have till the
Okay.
end of May to get mine done.
You thinking about doing like a 10-year, 5-year?
Absolutely 10-year.
Yeah, well, that's the way to go.
Because it's
What a good
I
idea.
think it's 160 for a
What a
10-year.
good idea.
And then 120 for a 5-year. So it's like
What a good idea.
you're ripping yourself off.
Well, I can't believe how good of a deal it is.
Yep.
And I guess it's a stupid question, but I guess the bigger the passport, or sorry, if it's a 10-year passport, there's more pages in there, I would assume.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's a good assumption because I go so many places. So when I go to Cuba with Chris's girlfriend and Chris next year,
Oh no, you can go with her. I don't want to go. You guys have fun. I'm not into Cuba. It's depressing. She told me so many things about the poor people and
Yeah.
whatnot, and it's just, you know what, I want to be on vacation. I want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't so expensive, I'd like to go to Florida, Tampa Bay, whatever, you know, somewhere around there, the beach, see the ocean,
Right.
maybe California.
California would be good.
Yeah, but obviously if you
Or
wanna,
Vegas.
if you want to do a trip to Mexico
Yeah,
or the Dominican, $1,500 you can get a 4.5-star, 5-star,
right.
all inclusive. You're not going to get that in the States, obviously.
No,
Especially now the Canadian dollar being as low as it is.
dollar's better though.
It's getting up there.
Dollar's
It's
at almost 80 cents.
Slowly creeping up.
That's
yeah.
pretty good. They say that the higher the dollar goes, the more money the government loses or something like that. So I don't
Really,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because people are going to go south.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we think of ourselves in this little tiny area of Winnipeg, Grand Forks, our border. Excuse me, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Grand Forks depends on us immensely on our
Absolutely.
on our hotel, obviously, and just shopping. So they're losing out. But
That's one thing I want to talk
think
about.
about across
Okay.
Canada, though.
Remind me. I want to talk about something. Okay.
Like Toronto, people from Toronto, Hamilton, Ottawa, St. Catharines, all those people are going into the States, into, like, I guess Flint and Buffalo, whatever
Yes,
the borders are
yes.
there. They have to spend a lot of money too. I keep forgetting that. I think, okay, well, what about Grand Forks? They must be losing money. But then in this grand scheme of things, the whole USA, who gives a shit about Grand Forks, right?
Right.
Who cares about that little Winnipeg trade and whatever?
Yeah.
But then you think about it, BC, man. People from Victoria and Vancouver that go into Washington.
Seattle. And,
Yeah, so I think it's affecting the U.S. economy in a huge way.
Absolutely.
And they need to figure this out. Not that I'm saying I'm all for leaving Canada and spending money in another country, but when you can get stuff for a fraction of the cost there, why not? Whatever. We
Yeah.
all work for a living. We all try to make this mighty dollar,
Yes.
and inflation keeps going up, and our wages aren't going up. I'm not getting into this whole thing
I
right now.
didn't even start actually getting into it.
But you can't blame us for taking a trip to Grand Forks for the weekend, spending the night in a hotel,
Yeah.
swimming in a
Absolutely.
really cool pool, and hanging out in the Walmart and Shields and
Oh.
stuff. And I'm a fisherman. Sorry,
Yes, yes.
I'm not a fish. Oh, jeez, where am I going? I'm not a fish, but I do like to fish, and I can get lures so cheap in the States.
Shit,
Like-
Chris turned into a walleye.
Oh boy, greenback,
He just
greenback. But yeah, you guys know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
I know what
It's
you're talking
everybody in Winnipeg obviously is taking a trip to Grand Forks for the weekend or whatever
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the week from a vacation, and you can go there and get whatever, things you can't even get here though. There's a lot of things, like there's certain shoes that people want to get but they can't get.
Yeah.
girls say there's certain garments or whatever shirts they
Have you
can't
gone?
get here.
Have you gone to Bath and Body Works in
At
Winnipeg?
Polo Park. Yes.
It's shit. It's shit.
That's it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
shit.
There's no substance to that. But then,
So we'll never have a guest from Bath and Body Works on a show ever on their show.
No, I don't mean it's shit. I just mean like I did
Like the
say
product
shit.
is crap, is what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
what I'm saying is I noticed when you go down to Bath and Body Works in the States there. Is that me or is that you? Bath and Body Works in
That's
the
you,
States
buddy.
there. It's so cheap to buy all that stuff, and then you come up here and
Well, at the beginning of the show, we were talking about the light or the
five
candles.
for 15 of that soaps that you get from the special soap. You go up to the one here. It's
James, can I ask you a
3
question?
for 20. Yeah,
You spent a lot of time in Bath and Body Works.
yeah. I work there.
You did?
No, I work there right now.
Oh, you work there right now?
No, I don't
Oh,
work there
What
right
are you
now.
doing to me?
I don't know what I'm doing. This is the segment where I
I'm asking you a
confuse
question
Chris. Okay, what? Sorry.
Oh, well, I was asking if you worked there or if you
No, I
spent
don't
a lot
work
of time there.
No.
No, okay. You seem to know a lot about this place.
Well, I got worked up over it.
You spent a lot of time in the bubble bath?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Got to get the good soap. Anyways, but another thing too I wanted to talk about real quickly.
Okay.
It kind of ties into Grand Forks. Is I don't know if you got a chance to watch the under 18 hockey championship that was on there.
I didn't.
Okay, well this is okay. I guess we're going back a couple years. 2006 was the year. Was that the lockout year when the World Juniors were in Grand Forks? I don't know if you remember or not. Anyways, it was like the ultimate World Juniors team because it was a lockout that year.
Okay.
I'm hoping it was 2006, 2005, 2006, whatever. Anyways, it was.
When did the Jets come back? Because it was the
uh,
next year after that. So I think you're a little
No, it was
behind
2006. It was when the no. There was a lockout the year before.
there. I know the
Whatever.
Jets
Could
came
be.
back home,
Oh shit! I
and
think
then
it's
the next year was a
2004.
lockout.
Could be 2004. Was whatever. Anyways, 18 this under 18 tournament.
Okay.
This big tournament. There was nobody at the freaking games, and I'm telling you this.
Where was
and
this,
the
in
truth-
Winnipeg
and
or
this
Grand
is
Forks?
this ties into the tourism thing.
Okay.
They had commercials on the radio saying that they would take your money for par for tickets. That's how desperate
year?
That's how desperate they were to have people.
And that
come
was
to-
this tournament this year?
Yes, like
Really?
3 days ago, and Canada did terrible.
Well, the tournament's
in
over
it.
now.
Tournament's over now.
Canada
but,
got their asses kicked
yes.
by who? Russia, I think, in the bronze medal.
Oh,
Or
they
US?
lost to US 7-1 or 6-1, whatever.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
they weren't into it. Didn't seem, but there was nobody at this tournament, and
I don't think
like
my
I said-
grandparents would be into it.
no, like I'm just
That's
saying,
cool.
like the dollar. It's good.
It's hurting us. It's really hurting us.
It's hurting.
and it's. I hope somebody figures it out soon, because I can't
Free
do it.
Tom
you can't do
Brady.
it.
Free Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's time to free Tom Brady. Let's talk about his wife for a second.
While he's on suspension, why don't we get Tom Brady to be the head coach of the North Dakota Fighting Sioux? People will go watch. No, they won't.
We should get him to call
Actually,
us.
I want to help the tourism. I don't want to kill it. So.
Mhm.
That
was a burn. I
Shots
hate you.
fired.
I don't hate you, but,
But
that
yeah,
was,
we started this with the Tom Brady talk, and let's just finish it with haha. Too bad, so sad.
whatever.
Enjoy your suspension.
You know what? Let's try and get Tom Brady on our podcast. That'd be insane.
Yeah, because he's got nothing else to do. So
Let's
why
pretend he's we're Giselle's his wife's massage therapist,
not? Okay.
and we'll say that we are your wife's massage therapist.
I don't want to talk about Tom Brady anymore. I really don't.
I'm good for the next 2 hours.
I don't know. Tom Brady, we're already an hour into our show, and we're talking about Tom Brady
It's
enough.
the Tom Brady Hour,
Tom Brady hour.
brought to you by Bill Belichick.
Let me do my finishing.
Okay.
Tom Brady, you suck.
Oh,
There you go, Tom Brady. Have
Jerk.
some of that.
so next week we're going to be hopefully we're going to continue talking about the road trip segment that we have.
We will. We can.
I would like to talk about many places in Canada that
You know what I'd like to do?
yes,
I would like to look at our Facebook page
yes,
and see some comments.
yeah,
Leave a comment,
please.
please. I think we're sounding desperate now.
I know.
Holy shit.
I like to just yeah.
Because, I mean,
Please.
we have nowhere to go with this. If you guys are listening and you're having a good time listening, and we're having a good time doing it, give us some insight. Give us some, something we can talk about. Give us your first name. Make a comment. We'll bring it up. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
And then the next show, have another listen. See how it goes.
And tell your friends about us.
You see how this works? You can share it. Yeah, share it. Absolutely. I'd love for you to share it. I don't want to self-promote, but fuck yeah, do it. Why not? Share.
Well,
I don't know. I think we're done, buddy.
I think so too.
So, in closing, thank you for listening to the Win City Podcast, episode 3.
Yes.
Yes. Hope you guys had fun. We had fun doing it for you. So we're out of here. And I'm Chris.
And I'm James.
Alongside my co-host,
Oh, sorry.
James. This is his name.
Free Tom Brady.
Free Tom Brady. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Peace.
See you on the bus? What?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Wait. Get me up.
Rewinded.
Get me up.
That's
Get me
what
up.
I was like.
Get me up. See you on the bus tomorrow.
No. You gotta edit it. Fuck. Yeah, give me. Let me do it again. Fuck. You gotta, that's your closer, man. See you on the bus tomorrow.
See you on the bus tomorrow. And I'm out.
Fucking mics. I'm stupid.